Hey there, this is Mike Jatatis with TryMastersSwimming.com and Barry's Coaching in Louisville, Kentucky. And so if you are an adult onset swimmer, let's call you, or you're new to the sport of swimming because maybe you come from a running or cycling background and you're trying to bridge that gap to the triathlon world. So if this is all new to you, what is a realistic time frame for you to become sort of above average, let's call it, or to become fairly competent, fairly skilled for the swimming portion? So what's a realistic time frame? And I get asked this question, occasionally. I come across it occasionally in some dialogue. So in my experience, this is about, on average, this is about a 2-year or a 2-season process. So that is from what I've witnessed, and I've been doing this, meaning working with adult triathletes, adult onset swimmers for approximately 5 years. It takes about that long. Now, is that the standard? Is that the rule of thumb? No. Do people do that sooner? Yes. Do people take longer? Yes. But if you're setting realistic goals for yourself, and this is a new endeavor, a new venture for you, which is long distance triathlon, I would realistically, if you're starting out, give yourself that time frame. A couple of resources or a couple of further thoughts on that. The one resource I will share with you is there's a coaching company in Australia. They are called Swim Smooth. If you visit swimsmooth.com, or if you just Google Swim Smooth, they've got this incredible video sort of documenting a woman's progress from total non-swimmer to where she completes a 20-kilometer open water swim in where she averages literally like in the low 1 minute 30 seconds per 100 average for a 20K swim. Now what's cool about this is they document this graphs and charts and all this kind of what they did with her technique and all this kind of stuff. But literally, it was a 2-year process. After year 1, she swam the same 20K. She that was her goal in the first year, was to swim the same event. And then 2 years in was to come back and do it again. And they monitor and they track her progress along the way. So I don't believe I'm way off base, by thinking, this is a 2-year process. I was recently in Kansas City at a coaching conference, and I spoke with a master swim coach out in the Northern California area she coaches a lot of triathletes, a lot of long-distance triathletes. And this was what she shared with me as well, was she has elite runners come from a running background, come to her program, who are trying to bridge the gap to the sport of triathlon. And what she has seen is to be able to compete on that, maybe close to that same elite level in triathlon, 70.3 full Ironman distance. It takes about 2 years of really working hard on the swim. So if you're setting realistic goals, I would encourage you, kind of take that advice. Last year, I'll leave you with this. Every year we teach an introduction to long distance triathlon course. It lasts about 6 weeks. We do one class every week, and it's literally an intro to this. And one of our guest speakers last year was a gentleman by the name of Larry Holt. He owns a running store here in Louisville called Ken Combs Running Store. And he came in to talk to our students, and he literally said about swimming, he said, look, and he's a very accomplished runner, very accomplished long distance or Ironman athlete himself. And he came from the running world. And he said, look, if you want to become a better swimmer, do not swim with triathletes. Swim with swimmers. Join a master's program. Find a program where there's coaches that can help you, that can help you do what you're trying to accomplish. So I'll leave you with that. I hope that helps. And just by the way, we are launching that same class, that introduction to long distance triathlon class again this fall. We're starting in November, one class a week for 6 weeks. So if you're maybe in the area and interested in maybe participating in that, you want to learn what it takes to do a long distance triathlon, you visit barryscoaching.com. It's right there on the homepage, advertised right there. You can read all about it. Check it and sign up if you have an interest, or just email us if you have some more questions. So thanks for watching. We'll see you next time. Take care. Bye-bye.